a mess, but that's okay. You don't have to look good when you make cookies, right? So anyway, I am getting this done. I'm gonna wait for people to come in. Oh no, little one. Don't start your meowing at me. Okay, I'm gonna get this ready. It takes a little bit, I've noticed, for the notifications to go out. Give me time to fill this bag. I'm making a huge mess. No, don't meow at me. Okay, so this cookie got a little bit done. I'm gonna set it down on the counter. I'm gonna just go ahead and go around it. Air pockets. All right, let's continue. And this is a little bit messy. Here, another little air pocket. Okay, so here we go. So it's a scalloped heart shaped cookie, and I just did the piping on the outside. I didn't follow the scallops because we're just gonna do the inside of the heart, and I'm gonna go around and just do the outside of the heart first on all of these little cookies here. Okay. Ta-da. So these are for Valentine's Day, but I am going to a thing tonight, so I thought I would take these with me. This one was on the cookie sheet, and it got kind of pushed up a little bit. You know, like you get it in the oven and goes up a little bit. Hey, hello. I won't be able to see the chat very good, but I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm just filling the outside out of the cookies. And then what I'll do, let me reach over here, y'all, is give it a dusting. So there are, these are Valentine's cookies. This is an edible dusting. And so that'll make the cookie shimmer. And it's just a lot of fun. I decided to do these because then they could just fit in a box real easy. If you did the buttercream and did the roses and everything, they would get smushed. And who wants smushed cookies? That would not be good. So I'll go ahead and just do one so I can fill it in. And then we are not going to be fancy on this because it will kind of fill in itself. But because we are going to put that edible glitter on these so they will shimmer. It's just a lot of fun. Oh, I guess it's hard to see. There we go. And as it settles, it'll fill in. So it just takes it a minute to fill in. It's easier for me to set it down. So what's everybody doing? I'll have to go back and read the chat, but it is cold. It is really cold today. And since I have that thing to go to tonight, I was like, I'm going to do the cookie. I'm glad I waited till today because it's cold. There's still a little bit of snow on the ground. We're in the 20s. And who wants to be outside in the cold? No. All right. So I'm just going to kind of show you guys as I go. I don't know who all's in here. It shows several people in here. But it's dropping. And as I go along, it'll fill in. So I thought I would do one really quick so I can show y'all what it'll look like after I get it dusted. And I should have made the icing just a little bit thinner. All this is just a little pink tint. It's a cake tint. And it's just C&H powdered sugar and water. And a little bit of flavoring, like some vanilla. So there it is. It's all kind of there. So what I'll do is kind of go in and kind of fill in the little spots here and there. And it is hard to pipe out when you have thick icing. So that was my mistake. Here we go. And that, oh, from India. Wow, how awesome is that? Okay. Now you probably want to get like a little thing, a plate or something to put underneath here. So when you dust the cookie with this edible glitter, it won't get all over your counter. Okay, here we go, guys. And these do not have to be like all perfect, but I should have let it settle before I put the glitter on, but can you see how it shimmers now? It's all sparkly. And I just broke it. Anyway, that is the first one. I have several more to go, and I thought I would go live. So my watch hours have been throttled down to hardly anything. And I like visiting with people. So here we go. And push that down, because when you get air pockets in the icing bag, it tends to make noise. Now, I can actually take that off and just use the coupler and to fill these in, but when you're doing the outside perimeter of this, it's much better that you can control the icing. Now when I start doing the center of all the cookies, then I'll take that off and then just pipe it out a lot faster. So where's everybody from? I saw somebody from India. Welcome in. I'm from Guthrie, Oklahoma. And I have an event to go to tonight, so I'm decorating some Valentine cookies. And I thought I would go live so y'all could see the cookies and visit with me. This one I'll do a little bit neater. And it's probably a good thing I broke the one I didn't like fill in all the way. What's crazy about this live stream is that it shows like a whole bunch of people in here, then it shows just 2 people in here, then it's like back and forth. It's kind of crazy. So I actually don't know how many people are really in here. So if you tell me where you're from. If the person from India is still in here, what holidays do you guys celebrate over there? Yeah, I should have made this icing a little bit thinner. You kind of learn as you go sometimes. There we go. There's this one, so it's a little bit filled in more. And if I had the icing just a little bit thinner, it would be easier to fill in. I'm gonna go ahead and give it the dusting. And look, it is all shimmering. Cold enough up there. Oh my gosh, yes, we are in the 20s, Jake. Welcome in. Oh, I can't show, there we go. Little heart-shaped cookies. Seeing how I'm going to that thing tonight, I thought, I want to do some cookies. Let me take that broken one off, see? I broke my own heart. Anyway, I'll set that aside. My husband can sample that one. I pull my hair up because you don't want your hair in your face, but it tends to fall on my face. I should probably just go get a hairnet. So what I'm gonna do is the outside. Yeah, I'm done with winter too. I hate winter. I absolutely hate winters. All I'm gonna do is go around the heart like so. I'm just gonna do the perimeter. And then I'm gonna take the cake tip off after I get them all done. And then just fill in the inside. I feel kind of cheated because Friday night is my husband and I's date night anyway, and it fell right on Valentine's Day. So, you know, I got cheated out this holiday because we're already going out. There's another cookie. And I'm still learning this oven. I did not use the convection, and I cooked them on a low temperature. It is a really neat oven. It has a lot of cool features on it. And if you're not careful, you can cook and burn stuff. See, I got a few of them a little done. But once the icing's on, and the little shimmer stuff is on there, it'll taste really good. And my kitchen smells absolutely amazing right now. So I used to decorate cakes, you know, just as a mommy side gig when my kids were growing up, because we ordered my son's first birthday cake and it was horrible. Oh, it tasted terrible, and I was like, I could do better. So I did. I took classes and I learned how to decorate cakes, and I would do my kids' cakes, and then people would say, I want you to do my kids' cakes, and then so on and so on. And then it turned into a little side gig. So all I'm doing for everybody that's coming in is filling in the outside of the cookie. And then I'll take the tip off and then just pipe it in and then put the shimmery edible glitter. And these I'll put a fan on there to dry them, because I am going to the thing tonight. I meant to do this yesterday, but due to the inclement weather, my husband was here. And so it's kind of hard to do a video when he's doing stuff, because he'll start talking to me and it's like, yeah, I'm not going to do it. He doesn't always know when I'm like on video or going live. And this weather's got my allergies going crazy. So what's the temp there, Jake? How cool. The only bad thing about this chat is that I can't see it. Here we go. I have to keep hitting it, it disappears. Yeah, cookies. So Valentine's Day's tomorrow, and I'm making these cookies for this thing I'm going to tonight. When my kids were in school and little, my son and my kids would always ask me to do something. God, my hair looks terrible, y'all. For their classrooms. And so, you know how kids would have their class parties. I guess schools today took away all that kind of fun stuff, but I don't know about y'all, but I love the class parties. Oh, Elton. Oh, brr. Yeah, I bet y'all are cold there. I'm over this winter stuff. We got more coming in next week too, is what they're saying. I'm like, no. No. I guess it could be worse. Could have tornadoes or some crap. But yeah, that used to, we had class parties and that made school fun. That was the only part of school I liked. Field trips and class parties and the other kids. But all the years I would like do my kids either cupcakes, cookies, or candy. I know, Brian, how are you? I am so ready for warm weather. This 20-something degree weather is for the birds. Yuck. I'm off to work. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I think everybody's done with winter. And we got more winter stuff coming in next week. Yuck. Wait a minute. I see somebody unknown too. Hang on. It's hard to do this and read the chat. I wish I would have went on StreamYard so I could see the chat. The chat stays up there, you know. Oh, yes, it's fun. And here's some little ones because I utilized the space on the cookie sheet and I'm dripping icing all over the counter. And so I thought I would make the little ones as well to kind of fit this space on the cookie sheets. So there are some little ones in here. Yeah, I want to slap that groundhog. When he said more winter, he wasn't kidding. He was like, bring it on, full force. I don't know, is that one too much? Is that done too much? It's a little hard. I still might not do that one. I hate to take burnt cookies. That's embarrassing. And then, you know, when you put the cookie sheet in, you get the corner up. I have to have Tom sample that one. So, for everybody, slapping silly, right? I'm gonna kick him into the next county. So what I'm doing for everybody new that's come in, I'm doing the outside perimeter of the cookie. And then I'll fill it in and just do some edible glitter. And then I'll put a fan on it to dry it so that they will fit in the box real easy. I got a real cute, well, what did I do with it? I probably put it up. Real cute little heart-shaped cookie box. And when you do these, if you just do the outside perimeter, it kind of stops the icing from going over the side of the edge on the cookie. See, I wish I could just sit and read the chat. I'm going to try and go live more because YouTube, my watch hours are still stuck. They're stuck and it's pitiful. I have coffee, I need cookies, right? I just finished my coffee. I might need to make more. It's so cold. I could live on coffee in this kind of weather. I know in the winter I will drink coffee throughout the day. That's probably why I'm up all night. So yeah, I was like working in the house last night. Tom went to bed and I'm like, I can't sleep. I'm gonna get up and do some stuff. Well, I looked at the clock and it was 3:49 or something like that. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So then Tom has to get up. I didn't get much sleep. So my hands are kind of shaky and my voice is a little hoarse. Like the little itty bitty ones. Right? Now I'm going to have to go help my mom because she's been in the hospital. She hasn't taken hers down either. And she does her entire house. So we'll probably have to, all of us, except for my brother, we'll have to go over there and help her get her Christmas down. I finally got Christmas down. I got Valentine's up. Yeah, I'm one of those moms that when my kids were little, all their rooms got decorated for all the holidays. Hey, Scotty, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing cookies. Decorating some cookies. I figured cookies will be easier to take, and it's so cold. I don't even. Hey, Ginger, what you doing, girl? So if you guys haven't been to Ginger's live stream, she just changed the name. It was Crafting Chat, but she decided to change it on us. So she's going to have just a yakety yak chat. That's kind of cute. I've met her and her husband. They live in Georgia. They have an awesome 2 channels. I've made some really cool friends on YouTube. So I'm just doing the perimeter. So there's the little ones. The outside of the those cookies. And then I'll show you what I do once I fill them in. Ta-da! So I fill them in and then just dust them with this edible glitter, and then they could just sit in a cookie box real easy. And they smell amazing. Just a nice little butter cookie here. Let me get them off the cookie sheet. I have a few to go, and then I'll dust them with this. Ah, what? I missed it. Went away. Oh no. Yes. Oh, thank you, Ginger. If you can get the tree trimming companies to come and drop loads of wood chips when it's muddy like this, like yesterday, I didn't even get them out. It was way too cold, and I did not get them out again today. I just, it's too cold. So what we've been doing is, like, when it gets all muddy and yucky, and the chickens can scratch through it and get all the bugs. So it's a dual purpose, and then when they break it down real good, then it's your compost. It keeps them from, it makes really rich soil too. Now, if I was super, like if time was of no issue today, I could go around and do all the little scallops. No. But I chose to do the scallop ones instead of these heart-shaped ones that are just plain. Because I thought the scallops look cuter. What do y'all think? Thank you all for coming in. Yeah, we are restoring our farm, so there's some major changes going on. Moving the 2 smaller seed starting greenhouses to turn them around and get them away from the geothermal for more airflow. And I like the way he's put them, well, one of them, we haven't got the other one, he got sick on me. So we didn't get a chance to get the other one moved, and we'll have to wait till this winter mess is gone. So I have my seedlings in the laundry room, and I'm gonna be out of room. I gotta figure that one out. And so the big greenhouse that was gifted to me, I haven't even got that put up yet. So what I gotta do is make all those pallets I've got back there, I'm gonna make raised beds out of them. And then that space will be available after I get all that. And then all the cattle panels that I use for arch trellises are back there. And so the grass and all that grew up through there. We haven't been able to get them pulled. So what he's gonna have to do is hook them up now that the grass is like dead and the weeds. We'll have to hook it up to the tractor and yank them out. And then we can brush hog that whole area and start over. So if I put those mineral tubs down on the pallets, I'll have to put some tarps down, because that Bermuda grass and weeds grows like they're on steroids. You can tell the older I get, the more my hands shake. I'm surprised I can still do this. So if y'all don't know, this will answer your questions. I had head trauma. I was in a pretty bad car accident, and so I can't always use my right hand really good. But I push myself pretty hard. When I'm determined, I do it. Ta-da. So as I'm doing all these, I just have a few more of these little ones to do. Then I've got 3 big ones that were kind of messed up or a little burnt. If I had the buttercream icing, that would be ideal for those kind of cookies, because it softens them up and gives them a ton of flavor. But I decided that this would be easier to travel. One year, and I got the thing out. I was gonna do it, and I changed my mind, because it's gonna be icy, and I don't want to have to be carrying cupcakes on the ice. But I was gonna do some cupcakes or cookies and do the big roses on the top. Hey Troy, how are you doing? Welcome in. I can hardly see the chat because it disappears like fast. But I thought to myself, that would not be easy to, take along for the trip. Some of these I kind of squished in and made them, they're not exactly the shape of that cookie cutter. Maybe Tom can eat those. He likes to sample this stuff. He has a huge sweet tooth. There we go. I'm almost done with that part. Then I can take, that one's kind of bent up, and I'm kind of a perfectionist. And that one's like really burnt. One of these times I will get used to this new oven and figure it out. Okay, here's the fun part. And I did make this a little too thick, so I'm gonna grab one of these that I did earlier. If I don't drop it. Yeah, this needs thinned down. So normally you just kind of pour it in and it smooths out on its own here. And then that edge, see, it kind of stops it from going off the side of the cookie. And they do have some bigger tips that might, yeah, that's gonna be one thick cookie. Uh-oh, that's all gonna come out. So I'm gonna have to stick that upside down. There we go. See y'all? Now here's the fun stuff. Get that little sparkly dusting stuff on the top. Uh-oh. So when you have a little oopsie-doo, you just kind of, there you go. Ta-da! See how that sparkles? Thank you. I love doing this kind of stuff. And my friend has a flower shop in town, and I'm gonna take her a cookie because I'm sure she doesn't get anything spectacular for Valentine's Day. Oh, I forgot one. Oops. And I thought I would take her a cookie or two all wrapped up. And I might even make some more tomorrow and do the big roses on the top. Scratch and sniff, right? Oh, the house smells like vanilla and butter. That's what it smells like right now, and sugar. It's quite delightful, matter of fact. I have a sweet tooth, so this is pretty sticky. Let's do this bigger tip to do on the inside. That way, this will come out a little bit easier. I probably should add some more icing to that, but here, let me add, I just broke a cookie. I'm gonna add a little more water to this. And I should have had the KitchenAid out here, but. So my pantry is for all my baking and cooking goods. It's ridiculous. I needed an entire big pantry so I could keep my cooking goods in there. Cake decorating supplies, cookie supplies, and all that stuff. That's all in there. Because I am a kitchen girl. Okay, y'all. That's much better. That's thinner. And who wants this broken cookie? Come on. You can sample it. See, I broke the corner of it. And then I broke the other one to pieces. I gotta quit this or I'll run out of cookies. Okay, let me get this icing in here. I'm gonna keep talking to you, but I guess I'll be a little bit out of the screen. I don't have any room right there because the cookies are right there. Oh yeah, it's coming out of the cake tip. All right, it's gonna really work now. Gonna have to act fast. Okay, y'all. I have pink icing all over me. So see, it's a little bit bigger tip, and it's just gonna come right out. My hair's in my face. I normally put my hair up in a thing. I really didn't want to get on the video and do that. Y'all be going, who is that old lady with the hairnet on? This is still the thicker stuff in the bottom of the cake tip, or the cake bag. Okay, see how it goes? I'll lay that down, then I have to get the stuff on there while it's wet. Because if you wait, it'll just go right off. I'll set that over there. See? I already got icing on me. Right there. I try to wear an apron normally, but due to time constraints, no apron today. Okay, now we're gonna do this other cookie. So type in the chat, what's your temperature where you're at? And who is a winter fan? We need to talk, because, you know, I'm gonna sway you for summer. I hate winter. Yuck. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more really quick. Hopefully get to this other stuff. Now, if I had more time, I could like do different colors in here, but I really don't have the time today. So, let's get that. And we can make this all really sparkly. I still could actually pull some 51, nice. 29. Oh, you're in Purcell, Oklahoma. Oh gosh. Is that Candy? I can't see really good, and you know that little chat goes away really fast, but is that Candy? I met you in Bamboo Soldier's live stream. Isn't that right? He was a moderator on a channel that I watch real late at night or whenever he comes on. Okay, now we're getting to the thin stuff, so it's gonna come out pretty quick, y'all. So now you'll know why you have to like build that little dam around the edge of the cookie to keep the icing from going off the side of the cookie, and it works. It's crazy, but it really works. Okay, yes, yes, I thought so. It's hard to see the chat. I'm not sure, Ginger. Probably 3 cookie sheets, and I'm trying to think of how many, because I was in Scott's live stream, and so I was multitasking, and I'll count them here in just a sec. I'll do 2 of these really fast. Let me get this on there. And you can make them as shimmery as you want. You can lightly dust them, but oh, I'm about to drop that sucker. There we go. Oh, yep, it's running. Oh, it went over the dam. I tilted it. I got that little too thin too. You know, I'm a little rusty. There we go. Ooh. I just enjoy this kind of stuff. I just wish I had more time to do it. I've got my soap making stuff on the floor. I gotta make some more soap. So I'm gonna make my grandson some lavender soap. And then my friend who's having a little girl, I'm making her some little baby lavender soap. And since it's like vegan soap, the babies can handle that. I think I can just kind of spread that in. And I have some tools to work with too, but this is sometimes a little quicker. I'm not sure these will be dry in time. They're still pretty thin. That's a pretty thick layer of icing on the top. Oop. There we go, it came off. Let's see here, I've got 2, 4. So I guess technically 20 that are viable, because I broke some. Yeah. So there's probably just 20 of the big cookies, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 little ones. It happens. And then I burnt some, you know. Got them a little too done, and I won't take those. I'm kind of like picky about stuff like that. And let's see, I broke one of them too. The big one, well actually a couple of the big ones. There we go. I hope this isn't boring for y'all. I just thought I would go live, get some watch hours, and do some cookies, talk about this horrible, wretched weather, and hunt down that dreadful little groundhog and slap him into the next county. What was he thinking? I'm ready to plant. I'm ready to be out in the sun. I'm ready to garden. How many of y'all need that vitamin D in the winter time? Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. And I made way too much icing. Okay, that's a lot. And it's coming out of there quick. All right, let me tilt that. This one's a little janky, but I'm still gonna take it since I don't have that many, and I'm not real sure how many people are coming. I hope I have enough. With the weather the way it is, a lot of people won't get out. Some people are still sick. I don't think one of the people that normally goes is going to go because they're sick. Alright, let's set that there. Let me show y'all what they look like. So they'll be sitting there hanging out, drying. And I'll do the rest of these. I need another cookie sheet. Did I put them up? I have so much to do before I can even go. At least the sun's out, but it's only 20-something degrees. And the winds, it was blowing earlier, so there was a wind chill. Okay, now I'm into the thinner stuff, so it's gonna go really fast. It'll take much longer to dry too. So I will go get me a fan after this. Put it on there. Because if it, hopefully it'll dry enough to where if I have to take 2 boxes, I will. I'm prepared. I got extra boxes. But it is ideal. Should have done them yesterday so they would dry overnight. And then I can stack them and then you just layer the parchment in between them. Kind of trying to get this fast because I'm running out of time. The thing is at 6:30. But I don't know about y'all, when it's cold and you've been up all night, who wants to get out of that warm bed? Not me. Okay. Right. Let's get these dusted. And dusting them also helps stop the icing. See, I went over and broke the dam. I can fix it a little bit. It'll be fine. There's all kinds of tricks. So I'll be doing some cakes. I am going to do my daughter's wedding cake. Oh, the refrigerator. Yeah. I could do that. Except I don't have room. I got that big Sub-Zero and I've already stuffed it. My husband's like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm like, just don't look. Don't open it. Don't look. Poor guy. He has to put up with me and my... There we go. Because I like to make up, like, I'll bulk cook. And I'll make up a bunch of soups and stuff. And so the shelves are full. Hey, Nanny Tam's in here. Hey, welcome in. Oh my gosh, I love it when everybody, all your friends show up to decorate cookies with you. Now, if y'all were here, we'd be having so much fun. We'd be drinking coffee, laughing. It'd definitely be a crafting chat, wouldn't it, Ginger? So before the dreaded C, a bunch of girls and I would go have coffee every morning at Hoboken and Guthrie on Wednesdays, and it was so fun. Oh, heck yeah, we would. I could just imagine. And if Jesse and Lisa were here, Jesse would be delegating the whole thing. He would. He'd have it all lined out. Ooh, I've got too many of these decorated without sprinkling them. See, they dry pretty quick. That might not stay. If it doesn't stay, then I can just do some little shimmers on there and kind of run some other color through it. I can improvise. I'm running out of icing. It's just fun. Oh, my friend. She's texting me and I can see it on the screen. She doesn't know I'm live. I will have to call her back here in a few. Or text her back. I'm trying to do this fast. I got that icing too thin. Now it's really running out. Oops. The only part that stinks is after you do all this and cleaning the kitchen. That's the part I don't like. But I love doing this. That's why I needed this big kitchen. Because I have tried to do a wedding cake in a small kitchen and it's not pretty. All right, let's do a couple of these really fast because I'm almost done filling in the big ones. Then I'll hit the little ones, then we can talk while they dry. I can make fun of my hair. I have to fix it here in a little bit. Here we go. Let's get that. I made that too thin. So there's all kinds of things you can put on the cookies to make them shimmer. You can swirl, you can do little rosebuds, you can do all kinds of things. That's what's so fun about this, because the cookie is your art palette. And you just do whatever you feel like doing. If I have more time and could get more in depth with it, I could make the royal icing rosebuds, the leaves, and just stick them on there. And you just pipe a little buttercream on the bottom and then just stick them on there. Oh, thank you. Oh, I know. I have that same issue. I can't see good, so I'm always squinting, so people think. I had somebody say, "Are you mad at me?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just squinting to see ya." My husband just laughs at me because you look so angry when you're squinting. Sorry. Gives you wrinkles though. Yeah, I can't see good. Told the good Lord, if I ever lose my eyesight, just take me on home because Oh, thank you. I'm just having fun since I have this thing to go to tonight. There we go, all shimmery. I better not do that while it's that wet. I'll probably slide right off of there. I got 2 more big ones, and then I can hit the little ones. The little ones are going to be harder because this icing's so thin. It's going to go fast. So Nanny, since you come in a little bit later, what I did was piped around the perimeter of the cookie to hold, well, it's supposed to, but I made my icing too thin. See, I have a little, yeah, I can put sprinkles on yours. I like sprinkles. They have all kinds of cool sprinkles. So if you get into the cake decorating, and you can make your own, that's what's cool about it. I have made sprinkles before, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And that way, you can make them however you want them. Oh wow, this is coming out. Look, it's just pouring out of the tip. You don't have my address? I thought I had gave you my address. Thank you. Yeah, cookies. So my husband has a sweet tooth, so whenever we were designing the house, I said, I need a big kitchen. He said, I'll give you a big kitchen as long as I can have all the goodies, you know. I want the sweets. He said, so if I get you a big old pantry to put all your baking stuff in and all your cooking stuff in, I better get some good stuff to eat. So I have to hold up my end of the bargain because I didn't get a sewing and craft room. But that's okay. I like my big kitchen, and I love the pantry so I can store everything nice and neat. Because before, I had to store it in the building. And then when I needed something, I had to go unpack it and get it, use it, dry it, pack it back up. It was a nightmare. It took a lot of time. But if you were here and I showed you all my baking and cooking stuff, you would flip. I mean, yeah, I needed a whole big pantry to stuff it all in. But I use it. It's not just wasted stuff. I actually use that stuff. Okay, I'm getting down to the, now I'm doing these little ones. Trying to hurry. There's going to be a big blob of icing on this plate with this edible glitter in it. So if I get to go to the 10 killer meetup, I will bring cookies. They won't be Valentine's cookies, but I will be bringing some kind of cookie or something, you know, something good. Because last time I wasn't sure if I was going to get to go, so I didn't think I was going to get to go. So I didn't plan on going, so I didn't bring anything. I just was on Debbie and Mark's live stream, and they were like, Wendy, come on. Just get in the car and come on. And I'm like, but the weather's going to be bad. And they're like, no, just come on. Don't you trust God? I'm like, okay, I'm coming. Well, I'm glad I trusted God. God got me home through all those stinking tornadoes and lots of crying and praying, and it was terrifying, I'll be honest. But I made it, and I got to meet so many channels that I haven't got to meet yet, and a bunch that I've seen and got to meet before at the other meetups. But they are so much fun. There's just not enough time at those. But yeah, I didn't have anything to bring. So I was not prepared. Yeah, the kids and I rode out that May 3rd tornado. This is getting too thin. And I've outran a few here in Oklahoma, and I don't like them. Living in Moore, Oklahoma, Newcastle, no thank you. That is Tornado Alley. That's where the big ones hit. And so I was the liaison for Bridge Creek in Newcastle, and that traumatized me for life. That and the Murrah bombing. Both of those events traumatized me. When you work those disasters. I just made a huge mess with this one. Guys, the icing's coming out way too fast now, and it's like going over the edge of the cookie. These little ones are a little bit harder to do. But they're pretty. I would do red for Valentine's Day, but that red, they've linked it to cancer and stuff, so, oh wow, I just went overboard on that one. My husband's gonna come home and go, Christmas is over with. Where's all that glitter coming from? There we go. That one didn't get it. So I have just two more of these little ones, and then I think I'll just use the rest of the icing on the broken ones. So see, that's supposed to be the dam to hold this in, but I got it a little too thin. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do this off the plate because it's already got the sprinkles in it. It's not sprinkles, but edible glitter. There. Just roll with it. It's going over the dam. I could say something, but I'm not going to. All right, let's make that just a little bit thinner. It's a little bit harder to navigate the icing with the spatula, but I'm just gonna roll with it since I got it too thin, and it's going off the side. Lesson learned. Next time I do these, then I'll know not to do that. There we go, guys. I'm almost done. You guys help me get this done. It goes faster when you have friends with you, by the way. All right, since I broke my heart, I'm gonna just use the, see how fast that's coming out. It's not supposed to come out that fast, so I screwed up. But we'll just make this one the messy one since I broke it before I could even get it decorated. And then I had one real pretty one, and I broke it. So I broke a couple of the hearts. So that'll be just a messy one. Here's the first one I did, and I broke it. I'm glad y'all put up with me. You see what Tom has to deal with? Anyway, this is messy. So this is just a cake sugar, dusting sugar edible. And it's fun. There's different colors of that stuff as well. And then you can color it yourself too. Let's get that in there. And I'm gonna throw that in the sink, guys. I'm gonna wash my hand off. Because that was just a smidgen messy. And then I'll get me some cleaning stuff. Let these dry. I have a really big commercial cookie sheet. Let me fix my hair, y'all. It looks terrible. And I had it out. And now all of a sudden it's gone. I don't know where it is there. Just as long as I keep the hair out of my face. So another thing I like to get at thrifts, and I opened it, it's not a Wilton, but there's extra cake tips. In here, it was $6, but if you went and bought these cake tips by themselves, it would be way over $6. And you got the bag with it too in the little case. Here's the other, like I broke the lid on it, but I have like tons of cake tips. There's different size cake tips for all kinds of cakes that you can do. This one, I've got, it didn't break. I've still got the lid on it, but I gotta get the cake tips washed and get them back in there. There's all kinds of sizes of spatulas, and I have like 2 drawers full of cake decorating stuff, and I have one giant drawer in my pantry of just nothing but cookie cutters. Because you know, when you have kids and they have all these parties or birthdays, then you need all different kinds of cake decorating stuff. Look how messy that is. I think I could put that on the cookie I broke and just use the scraps on the plate. I hate to waste stuff. Why not? So when is that thing, the meetup at 10 Killer again? I'm kind of curious. Because I didn't get it wrote down. Because a lot of the times when I'm in a live stream and they'll mention dates and stuff, I'm multitasking and I can't always write things down. I need to learn to keep track of that. There, I got that mostly cleaned up. I'll stick that in the water and it'll get all soft and then I can clean it. Tom got me these big scissors. I'm telling you what, these were at Harbor Freight. They are amazing. So, something that you can do is you can take a toothpick and you can put some different color, and then you can take that toothpick and run different colors through while it's wet, and you can run the different colors through there and marble it. If I had time, that's what I would have done as well. I got icing all over me. That's gonna be good to cut hair. Yeah, I want to cut my hair. My husband doesn't want me to cut my hair. He wants me to grow it back out because I cut my hair short like a while back ago, and he was like, no. But it is harder to deal with. After my 3rd child, my hair went curly. So when I cut it short, it's like, whoosh. It does not look good. You have to really work hard to straighten it out. Oop, I left that cake tip in there. Sorry guys, I'm kind of talking and doing all this at the same time. So glad you all were with me. I wish I could find that big old commercial cookie sheet. I brought it in. I swear I lose stuff all the time. In Tom's like, now that we have the new house, designate certain spots for the things that you use, and that way you'll know where it's at. Yeah, do I do that? I do on occasion. I'm still kind of trying to figure out where I want stuff, where I'm going to put stuff as well, and that way I can just go and grab it. That's got a cake tip down in the cake tip. So these little round spots can do that line. That's why I couldn't find it. It was in that bag. I probably should update and get some more cake tips. Uh-oh, look at that one. That one ran over. All down that side. So I'll just put that on that other cookie. There. Let me turn these lights on right here. Probably see better. That one's a little messy. It's got a little spot on the bottom. Oh. I'm tempted to go take them outside. Because it'll be, well, they'll freeze. It's still in the 20s, I think. I think I left my phone in the other room. Here, I'll stick them on this. I wonder if I could. Here's another little cookie sheet I can put them on. I have a lot of cookie sheets. Unfortunately, they're in the solar prehydrator. I dry stuff year round. I like this one. This one's got a lot of glitter on it. See, it's actually falling off. And then these little ones can go down here. So you can fill the cookie sheet. Oop, went back right now. There we go. And short or long sleeves in the kitchen and me do not get along. However, I'm so cold today, short sleeves would not work. And I'm getting those grandma flab. Because winter I gain a little bit of weight. Because I'm not out like working. And so I cover up my arms until I can get out there and work out. My legs are in shape, but my arms are not. Okay, well, I think these little ones are kind of cute. That one's a little wonky. Sometimes when I scoop them up, I misshape them. That's okay, I give them character. And I don't think people care. Wonder what I did with that Valentine box. It's probably with the cookie sheet. I haven't even had time to run my freeze dryer, y'all. I've been so crazy busy trying to unpack and clean up all that fire damage. Still dealing with that. Alright, get this cleaned up. Once I get that cleaned up, I can sit down if the cat's not still in my chair. Yeah, this is really messy, that's why. This is really wet, and then I'll go back over it with some of that simple green. Here we go. Sorry about that. Probably the most boring chat right this minute. Okay. Get that wiped down. And I'll turn you around. And I'll sit down and talk to you guys. Hang on here. Let me turn you around and I'll be right over there. That way I can talk to y'all. she's in the chair, look. So, we'll go somewhere else. All right, y'all. Let's go in here. Got kind of a messy house right now. Trying to find an empty spot to sit down. All right here, guys. We're gonna sit down. No, they're just a butter cookie. Oh, my hair's a mess. Now I can let my hair down. It's turning all gray. Just have icing on my arm. Oh, can you hear me okay? They're just butter cookies. Not like shortbread is a little bit different. They're thicker. Butter cookies are trying to think how to explain them. It's a different recipe though. I think the shortbread cookies are more like a lot thicker. Anyway, I'm gonna hit that. I wish I could just keep the chat up so I could see it. Okay, Candy, are you going? Trying to see the chat. Could it be where I'm at? Do I need to go back in the kitchen? I think I do, because there's not good lighting in here. I thought I would sit down, but the cat steals my chair. I'll have to clean the floor. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah. The people that are going to 10 Killer are amazing. I mean, amazing. Let me get some ice water, y'all. Oop, wrong cup. Sorry, I'm scatterbrained. This is my life. I go 90 mile an hour and I can't keep up with everything. I wish the chat would stay. How do you make it stay? It keeps going away. Oh, I'm telling you, the group of people that are going are amazing. I mean, like, I'm trying to think how many, I've met tons of channels, but developed some really good friendships out of the deal. I mean, we even talk on the phone, we go have lunch, we text each other, you know, Christmas cards, except for this year. We had a lot going on. I only got like part of my Christmas cards done. See, I don't know how to make the chat stay. And I gotta call my daughter back too. Oh yeah, yeah, you will love the group of people. Now, not all of us are here in Oklahoma. Like Ginger and Joey that are in the chat, they live in Georgia, and they come to Texas and Oklahoma several times. There's a bunch of channels in Texas, Missouri, Arkansas, let's see, Kansas. Some of the meetups I've been to, there are people coming from Illinois, Indiana, Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Missouri, Texas, I mean a bunch, and then a ton from Oklahoma. Oh my gosh. Nanny Tam, that sounds like something I would do. I did that one year. And then I decided that I already had them. I would just mail them. I ended up mailing them in February and everybody was laughing at me. I still haven't got everything unpacked. And then a lot of people's addresses I lost. Well, I didn't lose them. It's packed. Like it's in a, I have like a place where I keep personal stuff. And that's in there. And I just didn't want to have to repack it after unpacking it to get all that out. Some stuff I'm just gonna leave packed right now. But anyway, so who all is it still in here? Because it keeps like going up and down. My entire garage is full. And I'm still like, so in my storage building, my friend came over and helped me. We took all the containers down and opened the lid. And then we set off some of those foggers to get rid of fire damage. I'm having to do it again because as I'm unpacking and I get down to the bottom of the totes, then you smell that real strong smell of fire stuff again. Okay, Candy, it's good to talk to you again. I hope to see you at 10 Killer. I'm hoping I get to go. I really am. My car's been acting up, and I don't want another one. The economy's terrible right now, and I want to make that sucker last until it can't hardly go anywhere. But anyway, I probably I probably have like still half of a building to get done, and then if the stuff is still really smoky, I stick it in my husband's shop office because it's a smaller room, and then I put the ionizer in there, and then I ionize the stuff. Yeah, these are drying pretty good. I think these will be ready for later. Oh, thank you. I hope to see you there, and I really do hope to go. I had so much fun last year. It's a really good time, and I want to prepare for it ahead of time. And my dog's barking, she wants out. I think she can hear me talking in here, and she's like, "What are you doing?" But she's cooped up because it's too cold for her to go play. Anyway. You take care and be careful. We're supposed to get more winter weather coming in next week that's going to be absolutely brutal. So stay warm and safe, Candy. Yeah, it's so cool how you meet all these channels from other channels, and then you develop all these different friendships and different genres and stuff like that. And you realize how many channels are actually here in Oklahoma, and then how many of us are really like the best of friends that are in other states. We would have never met you guys had it not been for some of the meetups. So anyway, it says I've been on for 74 minutes. My dog is back there making a lot of noise. I'm going to try and go live more often, and I have some other events coming up to where I'll be doing some cookies and more soups and stuff. I have some butternut squashes I need to make some soup with, and then hopefully can do some freeze drying videos, but I haven't even got that all set up and ready to go. So anyway, I hate to cut this short because I really wanted to get on here and chill and get to visit now, but the doggy's got to go. The dog don't wait. Oh, Nanny, I would too. I hope you get to come to the meetup. I don't know where you live, but I hope you get to come. Because I have it on my mind to meet you. I'm determined to meet all my friends. There's still some I have not met, but I'm determined we're going to meet. Like, even in Florida, there's a few people in Florida I want to meet. Like, Deb's Way. She is precious. There's Nona Grace up in New York. I mean, these places are really far. And then Tony at Kettle Kitchen. There's so many people I want to meet. Okay, you're not too far. Hey, you can probably get somebody to grab you and bring you. You know, this community is amazing that way. He has a new game. See, I haven't even been able to make it on Tuesday night. Oh man, I missed that. I think it was Suburban Hillbilly that gave me that 1 second Wendy name. Yeah, I missed the. I'm gonna have to give Tony a call. I haven't got to talk to him since around Thanksgiving, I believe. We had a lot go on. I mean, a lot, and I've had to apologize to a lot of my friends, but we've had a lot of. I will, but I can't right now. I can't. Tuesdays are full right now. As soon as I finish up with this Tuesday thing, then I can. Because I miss that. Freaking Mouse Toes. Is she not a hoot or what? That's somebody I want to meet. Man, she'd be fun to sit and chill with. She cracks me up. I wish he would do a music one again. That was pretty fun. Hey, Arnold, I didn't know you were in here. What the heck? I didn't see you. When did you come in? Oh, goodness. Yeah. She makes me laugh so hard. I love that. Yes, Arnold, I'm going to be doing some more baking. I don't know if you got to see the cookies. They're sparkly for this thing I'm going to tonight. They're actually drying up pretty good, so hey, that works for me. Well, darn it. Well, see, when somebody says something, it comes up and then it goes away. Half the time, if it's a big comment, my voice is a little hoarse. If it's a big comment, it goes away before I can even read it because it goes squint. All right, y'all, I better go because that dog is not happy and everybody needs to go. Thank you for coming in, everybody. Love you guys, and stay safe, stay warm, and I will see y'all soon. Later.